Are you a midlife woman who is struggling with high blood pressure right now, and you've been told that maybe there's nothing to do, or you've been given like an overview that sounds absolutely terrible? If that's you, you're in the right place to learn the tools that you can actually use to lower your blood pressure right now. My name is Leslie Urbis. I'm a registered dietitian and a personal trainer with 15 years experience, and not only this, but nervous system work and various other programs. And in this video, we're going to talk about exactly that, how to lower your blood pressure, starting with tip number one. If you're watching this and maybe you're on 2.0 speed, or maybe you're doing 20 things in the background, this is tip number one, going to help you in helping lower your blood pressure. Most likely you've been stuck in a fight, flight, freeze pattern. And due to that, your internal stress rates are very, very high. Okay. How I want to equate this is if this were my nervous system and this were me constantly in the world, and I tried to pour this into here, I would overflow this cup. This cup would overflow with, and it would just keep pouring out, right? This is pinnacle to understanding what's happening to your blood pressure. You have put too much on the inside in our blood pressure that has caused our blood to, instead of have this free pathway through, it has roadblock, 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 right? So now it has to push to get through, to get to where it needs to go in order for you to just have blood flow, right? So what we can do is we can increase our capacity of our nervous system and of the stress that we're under right now. Now, how do we do that? Through number one of orientation. All you have to do right now is literally pause what you're doing and bring your awareness, your attention to your feet on the ground or your butt in a chair or both. Maybe you want to like open up your arms. Maybe you feel tight somewhere. You're allowed to move your body, just like, oh, yeah, that feels good. Okay. And then what I want you to do is just gently place your eyes back in little baby hammocks towards the back of your head and just gently glance around your room, just nice and slow, taking it in, letting it know that in this peaceful moment, there's literally no tiger in the room. It's just the to-do list that you're feeling stressed out with. And that it's all still going to be there and it's all going to be okay and it will all be helpful. And as you do that and take that in, you literally just lowered your stress and you lowered your blood pressure. And that is tip number one. Okay. Now, I am going to use ChatGPT to help us here to do the same. Okay. So I'm going to go over here to my trusty little chatbot and say, I am a midlife woman who needs to lower her blood pressure. What do I do? I love to ask these questions because this is where people are going now, right? Okay. Oh my goodness. It came up with 8 different things. That's a lot, right? I'm already overwhelmed. Okay. To the birds. Right now, here's the deal. Then it says adopt a healthy diet. Focus on eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, low-fat dairy, reduce intake of sodium, saturated fats, and processed foods. Holy cow, wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bunch of things, and I'm only on step number one. How stressful is that going to get me? You know, it's like, holy cow. How does this happen? How do I actually get my blood pressure down when I'm looking at one thing that tells me all of this stuff, right? Well, below this, I'm going to link a video I did on high cholesterol, which will give you a good overview. Yes, it's from a cholesterol standpoint, but it will give you a good overview. I'm going to touch on a few of these things in this video as well. Okay, so let's go back to sharing my screen. Super sorry there. Okay, and we're going to see focus on eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. What it's trying to get at here is more of what we would call like a Mediterranean diet, and increasing your fiber and increasing your fruits and vegetables, which has lots of vitamins and minerals. So what I really like for people to know here is I'd like for you to see that you can tell me what the healthy plate method is. Okay. I want you to see what the healthy plate method is. It's where half of your plate should be filled up with fruits and vegetables, a quarter with a lean protein, such as chicken, fish, beef, or tofu. 1/4 of your plate should be whole grains. Okay. Yes, you should include a small amount of healthy fat. Okay. So if I were thinking about blood pressure, I probably would not start here because it's like that is so much going on. Instead, what I would do is focus on number one, the nervous system technique Leslie got. Number two, below this video, I will link for you my nervous system uh, playlist on here, which does lead you to a nervous system course, which is really helpful because a lot of our blood pressure comes from this. Okay. So that would be number one. I would go with managing stress, okay? Because to me, the majority of us in midlife are literally having this because of the stress level, okay? The next thing I would do would be to start working on my heart, okay? Your heart is a muscle, okay? Your heart is a muscle. And the more we work the muscle, the harder the muscle pumps, okay? So I want you to think, if this is a 2-pound weight, most people can lift it. If I turned this into a 52-pound weight, most people wouldn't be able to lift it like this, right? Okay. So our heart is the same. The stronger the heart, the more it can pump one blood force out at a time. More blood in one pump. By doing that, we decrease the heart rate, we decrease the blood pressure, we lower it again. Okay. So step one, simple orienting and learning other techniques to help you reduce the stress, which is all in my nervous system course. That'll be linked under here, as well as you can go over to the playlist and learn anything you want on there. Okay. That's step number one. Step number two is getting some heart pumping activity. While that might be counterintuitive, like, but isn't that speeding up the heart rate and speeding up the blood pressure? It is, but in a really good way. We want it to be that way. Okay. So we want that to be included in there. Okay. Step number three would be changing your diet. The reason why I'm not going to go super in depth with this and post the cholesterol video linked under here is because I don't want you to think that you need to change your diet in a specific way at all times. Okay. So that is really important for you to focus on. And then the last thing that I would encourage you to do is to pay attention to how much caffeine you are consuming in your day, because caffeine is a natural speed up your heart rate stimulant, and potentially any other stimulants in your life that are speeding up your heart rate. That would be where I would go personally. If you have other questions, please comment below. Ask me anything and I will gladly answer or refer you to other videos in here. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel here, where we talk about all things healthy body, healthy mind, healthy nervous system for midlife women. And I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.